What's going on, guys? So I'm gonna do a quick garage tour update since I haven't done this actually since I moved. So let's just get started and kind of go over everything. So first things first, we have the Airstream. This is 1974, 1975, 24 foot, 25 foot. Oh God, I don't remember. Airstream land yacht. You can see I still have Legos and car parts in here. I should probably clean this out sooner than later. Oh, yikes. That seat is wrecked. Yeah, these E30 sports seats are so expensive and mine are destroyed and I need to get them reupholstered. So if you have anybody that can reupholster these, please let me know. But this is the inside. It's been, well, if you've seen my other videos, you've seen that it's been completely restored in terms of frame up restoration, underbelly panels, interior skins, solar panels, AC units, electrical, insulation, everything. But we have to still do all of the interior bits, which I will be doing and rebuilding from scratch. So once I completely kind of get everything out of here and start planning everything, which I've already kind of done and scripted out and written down on paper, that's next. But this is the Airstream. Right now it's just sitting on our property. We need to get this rolling as soon as possible, but she's a beaut. Next we have the Acti, and she do be acting up because she's thick. She is a 1993 four-wheel drive Honda Acti. This thing was imported from Japan in November of last year. You can see I washed this recently, but it's been sitting on this tree and it's got debris in it. But she is registered and insured in the state of Arizona because we don't have silly safety laws like other states. So this probably might be up for sale sometime soon. This is in a really rare color, and there's none for sale in the States, even any surrounding states. I saw one for sale in California, but it's really high mileage. This only has 39,000 miles. It's got the original flare in it, the safety flare. 5-speed manual. Timing belt has been done recently in Japan. All the Dunlop tires, oil change, etc. These seats tear. It's very common for these seats to tear. I got a contact that can reupholster them with the same kind of vinyl that they ship from Japan for 200 bucks for both seats. So this thing's mint. You can see it's got 63,000 kilometers. So everything works, and it's been, like I said, all the maintenance is up to date and everything, so it's mint. I will drive this thing to the ends of the earth because it runs so well, and she's really clean. Next is the Mini Cooper. You guys seen this before. This is my 2009 John Cooper Works Tudor hardtop. It is mint. It's fully rebuilt top end. It had bent valves and it didn't run at all, and it's got everything done except for the clutch is still original, and some of the suspension I didn't do. It doesn't have coilovers, but it runs really well. Things mint, needs a couple, 2-3 things here and there. It might need an AC compressor, but the thing's for sale. I might do a giveaway on this car. I want to do, I'm developing a school account right now because I want to teach people how to do like flip cars, modify stuff, whatever, really on the basic terms. This doesn't really exist right now, so this might be a giveaway car that I do for kind of like my Patreons or my school subscribers. This will probably be a car that I'll give away for anybody that's local. It's worth a good amount of money. I put a lot of money in parts on this car, and that doesn't include annual labor or anything. So this car's mint. It rips. It's really fast. I was thinking about getting a dyno to see how much extra power I put down on it with the new turbo that I put onto it, but we'll see. So that is the Mini Cooper. It just sits here. I don't even drive it. Honestly, I'll sell it or I'll give it away. So, all right, next is Chelsea's Ivory Cream 1985 325E. the base E30. This thing is fucking mint. Other than the ugly fog lights that were put on here and this oil leak from the oil pan, this thing is dialed. It needs some mechanical stuff, and you can see it's got the diving board, front bumper and rear. I gotta shorten the struts for the front and rear bumpers, but other than that, it's gonna be pretty mint. It's wrapped, not super great, but hard to tell on camera, but it's the body underneath, the paint was shot, and it looks great though. It's been well taken care of. The interior is the best part of this car. It is in such perfect condition. There's a cover on the dash, and there's one crack on the dash. One crack, that's it. I don't know how that's possible. This car must have been garaged at some point, or maybe just well taken care of in some way. I don't know how the dash is not completely shattered. Pretty low mileage. I think it's got, well, the odometer just stopped working, but 137,000 miles. New clutch, flywheel. Other than that, it needs some mechanical love. The best part about this car is that the body and interior are in pretty immaculate shape. So she loves this car. It needs some love. I gotta make some videos on this shortly, and it's gonna be about just kind of freshening it up and getting it good to go to drive. I might have to do an exhaust on this as well. So, and then we have my daily. This is my 2018 Audi S5 Quattro. This thing is absolutely mint. It's not the Prestige, it's just a Premium Plus, so it doesn't have every option. What's up, boy? What's up? But this thing is so quick. It's got an APR Stage 1 tune, these new speed wheels, these lightweight wheels, J-hook, EBC, brake rotors and pads, the two-piece rotors, a full Maxon Design body kit. Took some videos of this recently. Stock exhaust still. It's got a couple pieces wrapped, like the trim. I got more parts for it coming soon, but other than that, it's pretty standard. This car rips. It's so quick, and it's a great daily driver. So that is her. Not sure what to do with this car yet. It literally needs nothing. Just did a couple things to get the maintenance up to date, and it's set to go. I was thinking of maybe getting all this front end repainted. This front bumper needs to be repainted from just rock chips. It's only got 60,000 miles on it, so I don't know. I get bored and I go through cars so easily. I don't hold on to anything longer than 6 months, so I might flip this. This car I got for an incredibly good deal, and now that it's pretty much got everything that it needs to complete it, I got carbon mirror caps that I'll put on in the next video, and a new steering wheel. Apart from, I might do an exhaust as well, or downpipes. This car's done. So what do you guys think I should do? It just looks so good. Like, this fitment is absolutely insane. Oh, what's up? That fitment's it too. What's up, lowrider? It's got low ring springs as well. Trying to think of what else it has. I have a build sheet for it, but I forget everything, honestly. But this thing is such a good daily driver. It rides so well. I really want something that's manual that's at this kind of speed, like 450 horsepower and similar torque, but I couldn't find a manual M4 at the time of me buying this for like a daily. I might go to a 911 Carrera or a 718 Cayman, but I don't know. So we'll see. Last but not least, probably my prized possession right now is my E30. This is a 1990 325 IS. Has some of the upgraded bumpers, front and rear. This thing is amazing. It looks good, and I've already done some stuff to it, but it's far from being complete. This was recently just wrapped in Avery gloss black. I'll show you the rear here. Needs a couple things, like the rear bumper needs to be replaced. Bro, what is that? I have genuine Style 32 BBS wheels. It needs an alignment for sure. The rears are still looking good, but it's got some toe issue in the front. But it got full brakes and refinished calipers. Biggest thing for this is the interior is not in good shape. I might need a new steering wheel. It's got this dash cap, which is okay. I already got a new Continental OEM Plus radio to swap this out with. This window doesn't go down. I got to replace the motor or the regulator. These are Miata seats I have to swap out for the ones that I have in the Airstream. But I have to get them reupholstered, and I got a quote for like $2,000 as the cheapest for vinyl, not even for the same German leather. So I don't know what to do about that. I also have to do a couple mechanical things. It needs a new power steering rack. It has no power steering at all right now. It was swapped for like a Z4 rack with E36 or E46 tie rod ends. I don't remember, but I did some research and you can actually get an electric power steering rack swap in for companies that make them for the E30 and E36, E46. And they're really expensive. It's like $1,700 for the electric power steering rack. But then I don't have to run lines. I don't have to do reservoir or hydraulic fluid or anything. I don't know. It might be worth it. We'll see. I need to do new fogs. I might repaint these little air ducts here in the front. I got to get these kidney grills to chrome. What else? Had tint on it at one point, but it looks like it was removed, but there's still glue on it. So gotta totally scrape that off. This OEM like duckbill kind of spoiler, this is really expensive, but this is the genuine one and it's so hard to find, so gotta replace that too. So this is a work in progress. This thing rips. Gotta do an exhaust for it. I already found the exhaust that I'm gonna swap for this. Gotta paint the bumpers too. So that's my E30. And that's kind of it. I mean, so that's 5 cars that I have running right now. The Tesla's gone. You saw that probably if you're up to date and everything. I sold Chelsea's Tesla Model 3 Performance for a 2017 Mercedes GLS 450. That is going to be a new tow rig. It's honestly such a good car. It is solid. It's got air ride. The rear bags need to be replaced, so I just bought those. I'll be making a video on that shortly, but that thing just like floats down the highway. It's so comfortable. It's got a 3rd row seat. I'll do a couple maintenance things to it, and either that I will trade up maybe for a Q7, or we might do an Escalade. I really want an Escalade V, but they're so expensive. They're like, I don't know, 80, 90 grand. I don't know, maybe an Escalade. We'll see. We need something that's big enough to be able to tow the Airstream, and so we need a big enough truck. So no more Tesla. That thing was a tried and true vehicle. We had it for a couple years. It was amazing. No issues with it. We barely did any work to it. It was so solid. Absolutely, we'll get another electric vehicle soon. Not sure what it will be, but I don't know. Definitely recommend getting a Tesla though. That's our second one, and we had no issues with either of them. They were great vehicles. So that's the 6 vehicles that we have, plus the Airstream. If you can count that right now, it's not really a run and drive, so you can't really live out of it right now, but I'll show you guys the rest of my garage here shortly. It's almost done. I've done quite a lot to this in the the past couple months getting it set up, but that's what we got going on so far. The E30s need to be fixed so I can get them running and on the road. I mean, they run, they're fine, but the AC in neither of them work really that good or really at all. It might need to be recharged. I gotta check out the AC lines for leaks. And I gotta decide if I wanna sell the Acti or not. And the Mini Cooper's gotta go. So I really wanna get a new motorcycle. Gotta decide if I wanna get something off-road or not. And I might do a cafe racer build. So lots of things that are on the list, but tell me what you guys think. Stitch this if you think that you have a garage that could beat anything in this. Stitch if you got something similar in your garage, or if you have a similar setup, kind of a whole conglomerate of strange vehicles Mostly I have German vehicles only in my garage, but I want to start buying more Japanese cars. I'm really eyeing up an R34 that's for sale, but I don't want to buy something that's already imported because they just upcharge people like insanely. Like especially in California, Arizona, they'll just upcharge people because they don't want to go through the whole process. But there's a couple import sites that I am looking at and thinking of, I don't know, just contacting them, going through the whole process and getting a broker so I can import an R34. So that might be my next step. I don't know. Peace, guys. Appreciate it. Talk to you guys soon.